He's a girly pop, Your Honor, and a Swiftie. This is true. I am a Swiftie. Austin, on the other hand, said some unhinged stuff about Taylor Swift on the last episode of the podcast.
No. My only hot take about the Taylor Swift haters is the private jet shit. Like people, like you even have this take, and you can't, because of your audience, you can't agree with me. But you know how crazy it would be if Taylor Swift is out here flying Delta. Like could you imagine Taylor just out here flying Delta? What that would do to the system?
I think we should normalize that 100%.
What's your proposition to how do we normalize it?
Taylor DMCA'd the tweet about her flight logs. Yeah.
Like, how do you guys? I don't understand. Like, do you know what that would do to the airport? Like, what is she supposed to do?
I'm not saying fly Spirit, but I do think that she should.
I'm not saying she needs to fly. I'm not saying it's not the luxury of private. It's more so it's just like the pandemonium.
Brotonic says, I think you fly more than Taylor, Austin. He literally, when the meme was popping off about Taylor Swift's like flights, the year that she just recently DMCA'd, by the way, Austin said, I think I flew as much as her or more this year.
Yeah, I did. But I was flying public transportation.
Oh, so now it's,
yeah, but I'm not
Why is that different?
Because if I go to an airport, I don't get mobbed. It'd be a security risk.
When I go to airports, I get mobbed.
No, you don't. I've been to an airport with you.
I got mobbed.
Most people, there's a few people that know who you are, but most of them come up to me first because I'm more personable and approachable.
Oh, we're just making stuff up now, huh?
No, I'm definitely more personable and approachable.
No, you're not.
That's 100%.
No.
You're intimidating. You're 6'4".
No, everybody's always saying how personable and approachable I am.
No, you people meet you and it's uncomfortable because you're so big and frightening. But when they meet me, you have criticized me for talking to people for too much because I talk too much to complain. He's criticized me for being too sweet and too nice and too friendly.
This is why I bully you.
Does she need to fly as much as she does? No.
No, she probably does. She probably does need to fly a lot. The difference is like there are literally like she could be using a fucking private car to get to the flight. Like you've done it before.
Oh yeah. Like so those sorts of shit. Yeah, those are valid criticisms.
What the fuck do you mean?
But what I'm saying is like people saying that she should like get on United or Delta or some commercial flight. I just think the logistics of that would be insane. People would go crazy.
Check my logs with the entire 2023 itinerary TikTok.
Like, why aren't we criticizing Joe Biden for his private jet usage? Why are we giving a free pass to the president of the United States?
I think in a just world that wouldn't exist either. For the record, I think that's also.
Do you think Biden should fly Delta?
Or why are you comparing the president of the United States of America?
Because she's arguably just as famous.
You're trolling, right?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just making shit
up. What?
I mean, somebody might want to.
Brother, presidents get permanent security, secret security after they are done being presidents because she
does need a little bit of security.
Their families need permanent security for the rest of their lives.
Look,
because
I'm not saying
they are like.
Okay, Fuck it. Taylor, next flight you take, go to LAX, walk through security.
No,
go get on a plane.
I'm not saying that
at all.
See what
happens. You know what? You guys are right, chat. It's going to be perfectly smooth and normal. Nobody's going to report on it. The news agencies, nobody's going to say anything. Nobody's even going to look.
You're straw manning.
Nobody's going to look at her. What's a straw man? What's this?
Because that's not an argument that I'm making.
Okay,
I'm not saying she goes through normal security.
Okay, what's the argument? Because that's what people are arguing.
Yeah. Okay, as a fucking level celebrity, okay, have taken it, myself included. I'm like not a famous person,
an E level,
but you have literally personally taken advantage of a Delta service that is available for those who fly enough times with Delta.
Yeah,
where a private car takes you directly to the fucking plane.
Yeah.
If that's available to you, don't you think that it's available to Taylor Swift at every airport?
Sure, yes.
Yes. No one is saying she has to go through security and like fucking destroy like commercial travel for the day. I'm simply stating she could avoid all of that and still fly.
But what if she gets when she gets on the plane? You think she should get on the plane, sit in row 1, sit there?
She has security, ain't nobody's fucking touching her.
Book out the entire first class cabin.
Most of the time, first of all, that would literally still be demonstrably cheaper than a fucking private jet.
No, I know.
And secondly, that's not even what I'm saying.
Okay, all right. You know what? You're right. You know what? I heard about a famous celebrity flying. Her name was Mariah Carey, and she booked out the entire business class cabin on a Virgin Atlantic flight to England. And the reason is she had so many bags and she refused to check them, and she refused to check any of her luggage. So she brought them all through security and put them all in the she took up all of the overhead bins on a Virgin Atlantic flight.
I still, yeah, even if she were to book out the entirety of the first class cabin, that would still be preferable to flying private, in my opinion.
I still think the logistics of Taylor Swift flying commercially, regardless of the things that are at her disposal, like private car to the plane, are still too much.
Like, especially these are like really gross, in my opinion. She has stalkers.
I mean, unless they could find a special privilege for her to get out of the airport.
2024, who doesn't have fucking stalkers? Okay, normal women that don't even have that barely have an online presence have fucking stalkers. Come on, she has security. You guys are crazy. Hasan, you are wrong on this one. No, I'm not. You guys deify celebrities. You literally deify celebrities, and you think they are above like a normal level of scrutiny.
If I was
no, you're right. We should justify our insane consumption. Thank you.
I mean, look, if I was a billionaire, I'd have a Dreamliner.
Yeah, I think it's fucked up. I don't think it's a good thing.
I'd have a Dreamliner. It'd be a Dreamliner. It wouldn't even be that small of a jet. I'd have a bigger one. I wouldn't be flying as much though, and I would take a lot of people with me.
You said it like you're killing them. I'd take out all these people with me. If Taylor Swift was at an airport, then people would mob the destination airport. You guys are wrong. Of course they would do that. It doesn't matter. Do you think airports don't have specific protocols for high profile clientele? What are you talking about? Y'all are crazy.
Do I think they're competent? No. Have you seen LAX, Hasan? They can't handle peak times on a weekend.
I don't know why people are refusing to hear what I have said.
No, they're not competent.
Oh my God. Bro, I don't know why. I don't even give a shit. Whatever, dude. Taylor Swift can consume as much jet fuel as she wants, okay? I'm sorry.
No, you know what? This is where we'll find a middle ground. I think she should take a bus, an electric bus. You know what?
No,
Fuck
I'm
it.
not saying that at all.
I think she needs private high-speed rail. That's what I think she should have. Private high-speed rail. That is the she needs to build.
I think there's
the infrastructure of the United States and take private high-speed rail.
There's two things that I think are just like so insane that they exist, and they're so devastating to the planet. It's cruise ships and fucking private jets. Like, they objectively should not exist. It's not, I mean, it's marginal in the grand scheme of things.
Now, if she had a private cruise ship, that'd be a lot.
It's marginal in the grand scheme of things. You're ridiculous.
Like if she bought the Icon of the Seas.
But I do
I could stand with you and say, that's a little much, Taylor. I mean, you could have taken a small boat. Oh, a yacht.
I am being serious about this. It just like blows my fucking mind. Swifties will build high-speed rail with the bare hands if she made an album. True. Individual consumption is not worth hating. Systems and industry are worthy targets. Yeah, except like private jet individual consumption is still something that is such a gimme, such an easy one to eliminate. It's like 1,000 people that consistently utilize it, maybe more than 1,000. Let's say 100,000 people that consistently utilize it.
I think we should put this to the test, and I think we should put Taylor on a commercial flight.
But they happen to be the richest, most powerful people on the planet, so it doesn't even fucking matter.
Happens. I really want to see what happens. I think she should fly commercial and see what happens. Because we don't know until it happens. She needs to fly commercial. Are we all in agreement? Let's let her fly commercial and see what happens.
Can you explain your POV, please? I have. I think that there are certain things that pollute extra hard when there is a reasonable alternative out there. Like when I fly to Australia to shoot and someone says, "Oh, wow, don't you think that that's a gross pollution? Like, don't you think that that was not necessary?" Yeah, dude, I can't fucking swim to Australia, okay? I'm flying in a commercial airliner. Having said that, someone like Taylor Swift could very easily, and many others, she's not even in the top 10 of PJ users. Well, I don't think any person should be doing that. And I say that I've been inside of a private jet twice, as a matter of fact.
I've never flown on a private jet.
As you guys know.
I've turned down private jet flights. I have, seriously.
You have? Oh, because you're afraid.
No. Amaranth offered to fly me private out to her event in Tampa, and I said no. I'm going to fly Delta. Actually, never made it because I got COVID and got the money for the airfare and applied it to another travel trip, but but turned down a private jet flight.
You're putting the cart before the horse. If the private flight constituency was forced onto public transit, they get strangled mid-flight. What are you saying? You think some fucking Goldman Sachs CEO would get strangled mid-flight? You think a Goldman Sachs executive? Taylor Swift, I understand, but now you're acting like every fucking private jet user is Taylor Swift. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. The irony is private jet flight is trackable. You know what's not as easily trackable? Commercial flights. Because there are a shit ton of commercial flights lined up every fucking day.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
pretty
can
easy to figure it out.
It is easy to figure out, but I'm saying it's much easier to hide your travel with commercial air travel than it is for fucking private jet travel, because private jets are obviously carrying one fucking person.
Unless you don't own the private jet and you just take a different private jet every time, I suppose.
That now you're doubling up on the fucking fuel consumption, though. Doing a 30-minute private jet flight is absolutely indefensible. Anyway, I can't believe we're having this convo. Yeah, of course.
Well, I agree.
Logistically, not littering is kind of hard for me because I'm always on a rush on my way to work. So shouldn't I be able to dump my trash on the side of the road?
So
yes.
Are you saying, are people critical of her for her long flights or all of her flights or just the short hops?
I think people are critical of her overall insane consumption.
All of them? Okay.
Also, yes, this chatter is correct. The vast majority of celebrities fly commercial, obviously, duh. Mm-hmm. Because private jets are incredibly expensive. Yeah. Look, fuck the climate. My fave celebrity can do whatever they want. I think across the board, it's such an easy thing to just discontinue.
I don't like private jets. I don't like flying on them. I like commercial jets. That's why I say the only way I would have a private jet is if I was a billionaire and that private jet was a commercial jet.
That's insane.
That's the only
You're
way.
Insane.
Because I don't like private jets. They're too small. They're cramped. They're bad for the environment.
Anyway.
I would never have a small private jet. I wouldn't. The turbulence is too intense.
You don't like the private jets?
But first and foremost, it's terrible for the environment.
Yeah. I think it's ridiculous. I'm like, my brain is broken from this conversation. I can't believe how many people in this community of all communities that's supposed to be like environmentally conscious has decided that because it's Taylor Swift, it's okay for like private jet usage. It's wild to me. I'm sorry.
I'm so disappointed in this chat.
I'm not even disappointed. I'm just shocked.
Me too.
No, you're not. You're not. You are an advocate.
No, Hasan, this was a ploy. I've been on your side the whole time. We've been. I took that talking point to expose all the bad actors in the chat.